EFC in dialogue with
Inna Pidluska, Deputy Director from the International Renaissance Foundation, which is the part of the Open Society Foundations network.
What are you attending at Philanthropy House today?
This is a roundtable on peaceful responses to the crisis in Ukraine, which is co-organized by the European Foundation Center, the European Peacebuilding Liaison Office, and we are privileged to be a partner of this event, of this process, the Renaissance Foundation.
What key messages do you have for EFC members on these challenging issues of responses to the crisis in Ukraine?
So for the first time in its 25 years of history, Ukraine is experiencing an armed conflict which causes the loss of thousands of lives and which has been devastating for the humanitarian situation. As a philanthropic foundation which has been working in Ukraine for 25 years, as long as the state itself exists, we feel that philanthropists and civil society organizations, not just in Ukraine but also in Europe and in the broader context, in the broader free liberal world, has a huge role to play to help the peace to being brought back and the people of Ukraine to live a peaceful lives aiming at reforms and Europeanization of their country. There is a good condition for that, surprisingly as it may sound, in a context of an armed conflict. We are living in what George Soros, the founder of our foundation, has named a new Ukraine, which has experienced a very dramatic moment last year, the revolution of dignity at the Maidan, which brought thousands and actually millions of Ukrainians to challenge the previous corrupt regime and demand a European future for themselves. Now there is a new challenge, and also, like before, the civil society organizations mobilize themselves. We've got thousands of volunteers working everywhere, but primarily in the zone in the east of Ukraine affected by the armed conflict, to help the people who suffer, to help the IDPs, and we have now almost 1 million of IDP people displaced from their homes. So there is a lot of effort to assist them find the proper support and protection from the state, find the assistance from the international community, but also find the new lives for themselves, start dialogue, start thinking about their future. And this is something that the foundations have been doing, and this is why it's so important for me to be here today and be in this dialogue with the European Foundation Center and the APLO and other colleagues from the foundations and international organizations to see what we can do together to promote reconciliation, to help build lasting solutions for the communities. What I want to say here, and it's specifically important for us, is that people can get humanitarian assistance from international donors and from philanthropists. The government can interfere and intervene with the crisis response, but unless the people really want to make a difference for their own life, these solutions will not be sustainable. So we really work to get the people engaged at the local community level, in groups, with other groups with whom they may disagree, but they need to have the ownership for the peace building process, and then I'm sure the success will come, and with the help of the international community and the foundations and the people and the civil society groups, the conflict will be stopped and the humanitarian situation will really be improved. Thank you very much for this.